Okay, welcome back to the channel. So this is a response to a viewer that was asking about key group note range. It's a real basic concept, but as a matter of fact, I might start doing more of these kind of videos because key group, when you're in the program edit mode, it's really sort of the foundation of unlocking what you can do with your samples. And like any other synthesizer, you know, the further you go, the more control you have over your instrument. So at least that's how I feel. So we're going to talk about key group note range. It's real basic. So I'm in one of my custom packs. It's the Rhodes sound. Okay, so what we're looking at, I'm on the program edit screen. I'm on the global page. This is just the very first page. And we're just going to look at and concentrate on just these three parameters. This little key group icon, the actual status of the current key group that you're working with, and how many key groups you have. So what a key group basically is, it can be one single note, it can be 88 notes. Okay, and typically you define a key group by, at least in a key group instrument, by the range of sample stretch. So if I sample one note and stretch it 5 notes wide or 4 notes wide, those 4 notes would be considered in the boundary of a designated key group, okay? And there's advanced key group concept, which I'm not going to get into today, because it can get really crazy, because you've got, I think it's 128 key groups that you can do. So we're going to first look at this right here. We're going to look at, this is just a keyboard with, I think it's 9 octaves. I can't remember, but 8 or 9 octaves. Okay, so if I go into key group 1, so key group 1 shows that it's going from all the way down here all the way up to B0. And as you see, this is where the meat of the sound is. And as I toggle up, okay, it goes all the way up to here. Now, the viewer asked me, John, is that sometimes some of my samples, or some samples, whatever, may cut off at like a certain range. So for example, if you have a bass guitar, you don't want to have, it's really not necessary to have bass way up here in C3, C4. There's not even that high of a range on an actual 6-string bass. So they'll cut it off where the natural last note might be. So the range might cut off at, let's say, G2. All right. So on this 88 key sample, I'm on the 11th key group. If you see that I can start defining this. So if I essentially take it down to F#5, which is right here, and then as I press keys beyond F#5, you're not going to hear any sound. Okay. Likewise, if I go up to the pad bank D, if I double click, I'm in F. And there's the F#. And over here, you're not going to hear any sound. And that's because I cut this last key group to stop stretching the sample past on key group number 11 past F#5. If you want to extend that, just highlight this, and as you can see it starts broadening the range of this key group. So for example, now keep in mind, in this scenario, the sample that was taken, multi-sample, for this last and final key group number 11, you know, only is good for so far of a stretch, right? And it starts to sound just a little distorted and out of character, but to span it all the way up to the 88 key, I would have to go all the way up to C7, right? And that's how you deal with the general maneuvering of key groups, expanding the zones or making the zones less or more. Okay, so hopefully this helps you out, and until next time, peace out.